week's beauty tip for myself is going to be on how to clean brushes. So we all have dirty brushes, whether you're a makeup artist or you're using your brushes on yourselves. So the thing is, how do we clean them? How often do we clean them? And is it easy to clean them? So here's today's tip. So firstly, we have to establish how often are we using our brushes. Me as a professional, I'm either in head office doing a photo shoot, or on the M, a wedding, or working with clients. So my brushes are being used every day. So it's a priority for me from a hygiene perspective that they're washed every day, because you want to avoid a buildup of product on the brushes, which inhibits the use of the brush, and also to protect your eyes from getting eye infections as well, for the eye brushes to be as spotless as possible. So that's a priority for me. For you guys at home that are using your brushes maybe once or twice a week, then obviously you don't need to wash your brushes so often, maybe once a fortnight, once a week, depending on how fussy you are about keeping your brushes spotless. So first of all, it's important that you match brushes like for like, so brushes similar shape and size. So your powder brushes together, your foundation brush, anything that has natural hair or soft hair, put them bunched together. Same with your applicator brushes and your blender brushes, all natural hair or soft hair, put them together. And then finally, your concealer brushes, or if you have foundation brushes that are synthetic hair, match them together as well. Then we're going to put our lip brushes and our liner brushes together as well, because the product on those are generally a lot harder and harsher to remove. So put them there. So then next step is you're going to have a bowl for the water, and then just some shampoo. Either you can use a mild shampoo or like washing up liquid or something like that. So we'll start off, get the water as just lukewarm, so not too hot and not too cold. More. Okay, so it's just a nice temperature. Fill the bowl. Okay, just push this forward. And you can just run the tap and have the water coming out of the tap and just use it that way as well if you want to do it that way. So we'll start off with the powder brushes and the foundation brushes. Just as I said, kind of similar shapes and sizes together. We're gonna wet them, just slightly dampen it. And what's important here is not to let the water into the ferrule. This is the ferrule part of the brush here, because if the water goes into this part of the brush here, it can soften the glue and the hair can start falling out, and that's usually the main reason why the hair starts falling out of the brush. So that's very important. So you don't just drop them into a glass of water and hope for the best and fill it up to the top. You must not let water in here, vitally important. So then we're going to go for a little bit of shampoo, onto the brushes. And then you gently swirl into your hand like this. A good lather. Now you're not being too rough or harsh with the brush. And then gently squeeze, and then another lather like that. Pop it into the brush. Now you would do that as many times as you need to get the brushes completely spotless, but you can see usually after the first go, if you've done it with lots of product with the soap, it generally gets clean fairly quickly. You can kind of see we might just need another little bit. There we go again. And then just have the tap running. Gently wash out all of the soap, all of the lather. Again, being careful not to let it into the ferrule. And you can see they're absolutely spotless. Do the same with the rest of the brushes, everything we've just done. Rinse. Again, be careful not to get it into the ferrule. And you can see they're spotless as well. Now with the synthetic brushes, sometimes the product, because they're synthetic, you're working with like heavier consistencies, whether it's lipstick or eyeliner or whatever. So I would actually use a washing up liquid to wash these brushes, because of the build up of the product can be a little bit heavier. See, nice and clean as well. Again, with the lip brushes and the liner brushes, a lot of buildup of product on them, so just use your fairy liquid again. Their spotters also. And the next part, which is very important as well, is again get brushes that are similar shape and size, and gently towel dry them. So you're squeezing, but not trying to pull the hair out, squeezing, just gentle squeeze to get the heavy damp. The same with the larger brush. And also it keeps it in the natural shape it's supposed to be. And then you just put it over the table or side table, with the hair just sticking just over the edge so the air can circulate, and then the brushes will be bone dry by the morning time. The same with the rest. Keep them in the natural shape. And you just continue to do that with all the brushes until do this with a brush to dry them, because all the hair will spray out, and that's not what you want. And that's really more or less it. And then you do these around like 7 or 8 in the evening. Bone dry and ready for use. Spotless and clean for your clients or your wedding or whatever you're doing the next day. And that's it.